Greetings, family, friends, and guests. Welcome to Dear Hallmark. This is a space where me, Dara, I nerd and geek out over Hallmark Channel stuff, right? First of all, if this is your first time hanging out with me, come on in, take your shoes off, get a plate, it's up on the counter, and then hit that subscribe button. It's free. Let's get into the wedding veil, shall we? So this is the first in a trilogy. It was like, I remember seeing the commercial for it right after Christmas at Castle Heart, Lacey's Christmas movie, and thinking, oh my gosh, we're getting like a treat having these three women in a movie together. And come to find out, they're each going to have their own movies, but it's kind of like a culmination, you know, which I think is really, really cool that Hallmark is doing this. And from what I understand, it is based off of a book series, so that's even cool. And this is Lacey's personal joint. Like, this is her thing. Like, she took ownership, you know, she was the one who got this into the movies. Wedding Veil 1. Lacey, Chabert, Kevin, McGarry are our leading lady and leading man. So we meet the three women. I forget the other two names, Autumn Reeser's and Allison Sweeney's character. But they all work in the art world. Allison Sweeney's character is an auctioneer. Autumn Reeser's character is an art professor. And then Lacey's character, Avery, is a curator at a museum. Love Lacey's name, Avery. Can I just say I love the name Avery? Love the meet cute of Avery and McGarry's character, Peter. And I love the art museum. I used to be one who frequented the Philadelphia Art Museum, or we just call it the art museum. Like, I frequented the art museum so much, especially when I was in grad school, because I was able to get in for free because I was an art student. I studied interior architecture. That's what I have my master's in. And so I used to get in there for free. I would go sometimes just to get away. I would go especially on Fridays because they had their jazz nights. Listening to jazz in the Philadelphia Art Museum. It was on another level. I miss it. I'm gonna go. I gotta go back. So that made me miss my time at the art museum. Anywho. So Avery and Peter have this like day together in San Francisco. Come to find out they're from Boston. And then there's a misunderstanding. I'm gonna just spoil it, okay? If you haven't, you should have seen it by now. So I'm just gonna spoil it. So they had a day together. They feeling each other. They get back to the hotel. And Lacey bought this veil at an antique shop because that's why her, Autumn Reeser, and Allison Sweeney get together. They're three college friends who go antiquing once a year for a weekend in a city around the country or something like that. And so they go to the store and they're like, she's like, I don't have any prospects, whatever, I'm gonna buy this veil. So she has the front desk attendant hold the veil in storage while she goes out gallivanting with Mr. McGarry. Then she comes back. He's like, hold on, let me take this call. He takes the call, see you with a veil. He's like, so I'm gallivanting with someone's fiance? This is how we're going to do. I know they're not going to have me out here in these streets looking like this. And so he's like, you know what? You cool, bye. And she's just like, what is going on? I thought we were having a connection. And then they reconnect in Boston because he's on the board of a foundation that's going to host a gala at her art museum. And for a good two-thirds of the movie, he's still under the impression that she's getting married, even though she's helping her friend plan a wedding. She'll say things like, oh, I gotta go talk to the DJ, or we're doing a cake tasting, things like that. And you could see him like feeling her, but like, no, I can't because she got a fiance. Oh, I'm feeling her. I can't because of the fiance. So he's going back and forth. As she described it, he's hot and cold. And I appreciated that they didn't continue this throughout the entire movie. We still have about a good 30% of the movie left before, like, when they find out it was just a big, huge misunderstanding. The walls come down and then they start pursuing a relationship with one another. I didn't want to like this movie, y'all, but I kind of did. Like, it was really cute. I can't lie. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, 3.5 crowns. The main reason and the main culprit. I didn't want to watch this movie right now because I want a winter movie. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood to watch a movie like this right now. I'm just not. So I was kind of over it from the jump. But can we talk about Lacey's outfits? This is, how can I phrase this? This movie is the best movie. It had the best wardrobe that Lacey has ever worn. I said what I said. This movie is the best wardrobe that Lacey has ever donned on her person. Every outfit, I'm just like, we are not in Kansas anymore, Toto. We aren't in Kansas anymore, okay? And then, you know, Mr. McGarry is just McGarry and all over the place with his eyes and his suits. And, you know, he was in and out with the Boston accent. It was like when you try to get lemonade out of the soda fountain and you see it looks like lemonade when it comes out, but all of a sudden it's water, but then it's lemonade again and then it's water. That's kind of what the accent was doing throughout the movie. And it threw me a lot. It was doing a lot, and I just wish he would have just talked in his normal accent. I would have still believed that y'all were in Boston. I really would have. I wish he would have just talked regular. And why did he have to have an accent and she not? Why couldn't she keep that same energy and put on an accent as well? Because then I wouldn't be able to stand any of it if she did that. But in any event, I was just like, bro, why don't you just say it with your chest and tell her why you're like, you know, but, you know, eventually we get there. And can we find him? I need to find a museum gala to go to, because I was trying to find a Christmas one. Then I was trying to find a New Year's Eve one. And now we got museum one. The museum galas are what will hold us off until we get back to Christmas. So who's trying to go to a museum gala? Anybody? And that gala, I was confused on the dress code because some had formal, some have semi-formal. Again, when I hear gala, I think full formal. I don't know. That's me being picky. Also, I'm mad they used the word love at the end. I'm like, bro, y'all have only known each other for like how long? And then she got married at her job. And I thought about this. I really did. I said, Dara, if you worked at the Philadelphia Art Museum, would you get married there? The answer quickly and swiftly is yes. Whoa, if I had the coin to make it happen, I would totally get married there. And that's on upper tax bracket. Do you hear me? I'm back. Yeah, this movie was cute. I mean, I don't see myself watching it on a whim. We ain't got nothing else to do. Maybe not. I don't know. But her wardrobe took probably 3 of these crowns. And then Mr. McGarry takes the 0.5. Yeah, I gotta watch myself with Mr. McGarry. That's why I can't. Because the bro be, you know what I'm saying? He be doing the most, and I can't be in a room where it happens. So I just need to bow out and just be on my merry way. So yeah, that's all I got. There was only about 20 people at that gala. It seemed very exclusive. The homie, what's his name? Jason. That was like an extra little bit of conflict there. Do I like the way that they weaved Autumn Reeser and Allison Sweeney throughout the movie? Yeah. Especially because it's going to be a trilogy. I think I'm content. I am content with the amount of times we've seen them in there. Again, I feel like this would, oh gosh, now seeing the movie, this would have been perfect for Spring Fling. Oh my gosh. This would have been perfect for Spring Fling. Just let the wedding veil take over Spring Fling. Although I don't know what the weather's going to be like for Autumn's movie, which I love the way that they are bringing us into Autumn's movie, which we will see February 12th. I love that. And they said the end for now. My one gripe is that they showed the wedding veil on January 8th. You'll probably hear me say this a lot, but I'm gonna keep saying it. They should have just, if they were gonna make, because they're showing the other two in Lovuary, they should have just saved this for February 5th. Because it's false advertising if you're saying, oh, we're bringing you 4 new movies. Nah, bro, it's 3. You're giving us 3 new movies because we already saw the first one. They're re-airing The Wedding Veil the 5th of February. Unless you're giving us an alternate ending, or there deleted scenes that we don't know about, then I'll watch it. Other than that, I'm not watching it February 5th because I DVR'd it, so there's that. And I did like the banter between them. I thought it was cute, especially, I think one of my favorite scenes with their banter was when after the rendezvous in San Francisco, and then they reunite and she finds out who exactly Peter Hastings is, the guy she's going to be coordinating the gala with, and they see each other. That whole exchange was brilliant. Brilliant. So yeah, I'm gonna give it 3.5. Because I'm telling you, 3 crowns is Lacey's wardrobe stylist. The costume department, my goodness. Sonia's dress at the gala. Sonia is the head, the boss over everybody at the art museum. Her dress, I legit saw myself in it. I said, oh, a sis is copping that dress. Gorgeous. Woo. I did love Lacey's gala dress. But her dress is at work. She was styling and profiling. I did like that we were in Boston. Yeah, that's kind of what I have. I'm grateful this is light years, light years better than where your heart and my heart and their heart and his heart and our heart belongs. So I'm grateful for that. But that's kind of where I fare with Wedding Veil 1. I'm not going to be recapping it February 5th because, again, they showed it to us January 8th. So it's like we're wasting a Saturday. Like, what are we doing, you know? That's all I got. What did you think about Wedding Veil? Did you like this movie? Did you like Lacey and Kevin together? I did. I believe this is their first time being paired together. I actually like them together. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Be sure to follow Dear Hallmark on Instagram if you haven't already. I will be doing all of my preview videos on Instagram, which is like the Lovuary preview, all the previews for the other batches of movies. I'm not even going to call them seasons now because I don't know what Hallmark's going to be doing. So the other batches of movies to come throughout the year, I'll be doing my preview episodes exclusively on Instagram. And I'll be sure to follow the podcast because I'll be doing my ranking of New Year, New Movies and all other subsequent batches on the podcast. There's a link in the description for all of that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know what you think. Be sure to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.